An honor to get. To play in one of these games. Everyone is watching while they open presents or have dinner with their families. This is a lot of fun.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Wiggins. Then it's Kevon Looney. Then it's MP. And it's Curry in at the 1. Here's Highland. Back to George. And it's Looney with the rebound. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. It's a three-point game.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Charlotte Hornets.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Now, here's George. The shot's good.
Nice play by George. This is what size on the wing gives you, the option to pick your spot anywhere on the floor.
You know, Richard, had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the three-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca sold-out arena. The previous 2 record holders there, December 15th, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA.
Now, MP. Paul George missing from long range. MP looking around. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Golden State.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And we have an intentional foul of NGA. I didn't say why.
Personal foul. It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And here's George for 3.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
That doesn't go either for George. MP outside. A 3. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 12 in the game.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play.
And the media's able to vote on awards like all rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands. Yeah, this looks like a pregame shooting with all the threes they're allowing.
And the Clippers, their first time out here. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
You can see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
When they say don't give your opponent confidence, this is what they need. They were allowed to hang around, and by the end, they were the team that believed in themselves.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Ken Burch has checked in for Zubac. Mann subbed in for Kenrich Williams. And the Clippers making a change here. Preston's checked in. Poole's checked in for Golden State. And an intentional foul right there.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Clippers making a change here. Powell's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Johnson comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Klay Thompson in for Andrew Wiggins. Warriors leading by 14. Here's MP. The shot, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And the foul called on MP. So far to the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
With the score.
Clippers ahead, up 4.
49.
We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And your Clippers shoot 50. Fans, your Clippers shoot 50.
And we welcome you back to NBA action. And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was a fantastic ball game. They did a great job making sure it didn't get away from the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching.
See you next time.
So long and good night, everyone.
On again.
Oh!
There it is.
11 points unanswered.
We're only down 1.
Pump fake there, draw him in off the glass.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And if your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one. I mean, the trick is to try to stay even-keeled. It's such a long season. You're going to have highs and lows. Just treat this like any other low point at any other time of the year. It should pass.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Murray. And it's P in at the 2-guard spot. The front office got a lot of blowback when they made MP their first-round pick. Most of the fans had their eyes set on Shep Owens.
I know it was a tough decision. As a GM, you don't want to alienate your fan base, but at the same time, you have to do what you think is best for the club in the long term.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. After the basket by Portland. And P gets it to go.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell-Pope. Love seeing that.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Lillard to the paint. Here's Simons. Deflected. Pass to Caldwell-Pope from downtown. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Now here's Reddish. Basket's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's P. Coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. And the Nuggets hit again from deep. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. And here's Grant from the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Here's P. And they get it back. Fader on the way. Oh, Denver gets it back. Lets the three fly, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now here's Lillard. Reddish on the wing. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's P. And again, it's Denver converting.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Reddish. Pass to Graham. To the middle. Here's Lillard. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A. And it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body. Trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well. The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tipped away. Pass to Watford with the fadeaway. And are the Nuggets. They're on an 18-5 run. Here's P. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on. Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Here's P. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Give him 20. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Nuggets ahead, leading by 17. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
On the court for Denver, Jeff Green out there with Zeke Naji. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's P in at the 1. Here's P. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Here's Naji. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Bryant against Nurkic. Pass to Little. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow, so you got to give some latitude to the physicality, and I am in favor.
And that concludes the first half. Nuggets ahead. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different. Nuggets making a switch here. Pass to Grant. Portland again missing.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Nurkic. The lead now cut to single digits. Nurkic has got 6.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Pass to Gordon. Here's P. It's tipped. Grant with a steal. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And so Grant nails them both.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Give him 8.
Boy, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot, even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Lillard passes to Grant. Here's Nurkic. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Jokic. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's P. From deep. They get it back. Tries again. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Goes up again. From behind the arc. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got 9.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
So for the Blazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Watford comes in for Grant, and it's Sharp in for Simons. Here's Sharp. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Over Murray. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
Guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Out to Lillard to stop the drought. Hauled in by Brown.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
P. And another 3 for Denver.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's P. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And so it's Denver, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their set. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Portland has possession on the court for the Nuggets. We've got Jackson, Zeke Naji out there with Jeff Green. Then it's Thomas Bryant, and it's P in at the point. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Pass to Little. Here's Mays. With the floater. And he lays it up and in.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Here's Naji. From outside, off the mark. The Trailblazers shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Thybulle on the wing. Pass to Mays. Clock at 6. He can't get that one to fall. Now Denver takes it the other way. Jackson on the wing. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. It's good.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never...
We'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching.
Great game tonight. You guys really dominated on offense, and you in particular couldn't miss. What was the key to your performance tonight?
Oh, man. I think you saw tonight what this team is capable of.
MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure. Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first.
I'm a fan of 2K, and it's dope to be able to be on this side of it and see kind of when I'm in here customizing my game, doing some of the things. I'm elated right now. Yeah, I'm gonna feel like a whole new 9-year-old kid again.
Every basketball player.
And in this game, we've got talented centers, Smitty. It should be fun to watch these guys compete.
It is. I love the bigs versus bigs.
So both teams making some changes here. And so in the game for the Lakers, Davis out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. Here's P. He buries it from 3. And a big question mark for MP that he'll have to answer this year. Can his skills translate into NBA success?
Yeah, he was a great college player. Nobody is arguing that. But many wonder if he'll be able to handle the physical side of the NBA. Hard to say just yet, but we'll find out soon enough.
Just 5 to shoot. Outside Davis. From deep three-point range. James can't get it to go.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them. And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school. You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Here's P. Check by James. Pass to P. Back to Caldwell Pope. Launches it. Rebounded by the Lakers. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
P. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He has 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's James. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Assertive play from LeBron in the paint, winning himself a high percentage look.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Down low. Good on the shot.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Here's P.
All
right, I'm going to go do some laundry. I'll be back for the game, too.
Oh, she's actually gone.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. Taking a look at the Lakers. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Davis. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the 2 guard. Outside Russell. LeBron against Caldwell Pope. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Russell. James has got 6.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
He with the bucket.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
9 feet out. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, James is so good at disguising his pull-up jumper.
Here's P. The fadeaway. And no good. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here.